Hello buddy, it's Bendominator and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing my one major flaw with Chapter 3 because I think overall Chapter 3 has been off to a wonderful start. I think the first 3 seasons so far have been pretty good seasons, especially Season 1. I definitely really enjoyed that one. But in today's video, I'm going to be discussing something that's been bothering me ever since the chapter began. So before we get in the video, if you guys do end up enjoying it, be sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new because I make videos like this all the time, and you can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the Fortnite item shop #ad. Let's go ahead and get right into the video. So with the launch of Chapter 3 Season 1, we got a brand new loot pool. Like, I mean completely new. All the weapons brand new, and back then it was a little strange, but I was very happy to have a bunch of brand new weapons in the game. But it's been 3 seasons and I gotta say, I'm not really a fan of this approach anymore. To this day, we have yet to see many returning weapons, and when they do have weapons return, they pretty much drastically change them. Like with the heavy sniper, you can't even one-shot headshot anymore, and the heavy shotgun they completely overhauled. And while in some cases these are good changes, other cases not so much, and the loot pool that we're left with just feels kind of unnatural. In the current loot pool we have today, so many of these guns just don't feel very good in my opinion, and we're missing a lot of really important components that make Fortnite loot pools so much fun. The best way I could describe the Chapter 3 loot pool is slow. Every single weapon has been slowed down, with the SMGs really being the only exception, but shotguns and ARs especially are affected by this. And for me, it doesn't really make sense to have so many slow weapons in the loot pool when Fortnite's supposed to be about fast-paced, fun action. Especially in build mode, it is extremely apparent. I mean, in zero build, it's fine, but in build mode, it just feels bad when you're like trying to break into somebody's box with an AR and it's just taking ages, or you're trying to get a slick shotgun shot on somebody after a quick edit and it just doesn't feel satisfying, or you're simply just not able to pull it off in time. And it doesn't help either that Epic is so scared to add a gun to the game that can one-shot you. And this has been a problem since late Chapter 2, but it doesn't feel like this game really rewards accuracy anymore. It doesn't matter if you hit a good or bad shot, you're gonna deal the same amount of damage. Even with a headshot, snipers still can't one-shot at full health, and good shotgun shots don't give you the same reward that they used to. The damage output still feels extremely low, and with the slow speed, it doesn't make it any more fun. SMGs actually seem like the only weapon that is untouched by this, and SMGs for the most part feel really good, but they feel extremely overpowered for a lot of people because they are pretty much the only weapon that is fast and does a lot of damage. And they reward accuracy because you have to hit almost every single pellet to get a kill on someone, and that's how it should be with an SMG. So overall, I think the SMGs are great, it's just surrounded by a bunch of other weapons that just feel really unsatisfying and really slow. I feel like the hammer assault rifle is moving in the right direction, but we still need our classic AR back, or something like it. I feel like Fortnite tried to fix something that wasn't broken with their new loot pool. We had a perfectly fine set of weapons, being the normal AR, the tac shotgun, the pump shotgun, the standard SMG, and the bolt action sniper. Those 5 weapons, in my opinion, should always be in the loot pool. They are just like your standard weapons that feel so good to use and fit for pretty much any loot pool. They all have a good speed and a good damage output and reward accuracy. And they are the weapons, in my opinion, that made Fortnite so much fun in the first place. You remove those weapons and the game just feels kind of empty without them. I personally think the standard AR is the biggest thing that needs to return. It's just such a classic and standard weapon, and it makes so much sense for the game. It's a satisfying, fast-paced weapon that rewards accuracy and is just an essential thing to have. It doesn't feel slow or have awkward recoil, it just feels perfect, and I just don't understand why they're so scared to bring it back. Same with the tac shotgun. It's a perfect fast-paced shotgun that's just extremely satisfying to use because it rewards high accuracy, and missing one of your shots doesn't completely penalize you. The bolt action sniper is a perfectly paced sniper rifle. The reload time is perfect, the shot time is perfect, it rewards you with 200 damage for hitting a perfect headshot, the way it should be. The pump shotgun is a very controversial one, but I believe that it should be in the game. It's a more high risk, high reward type weapon, but it doesn't completely penalize you for missing a shot. Yes, missing a shot takes longer and you have to be more accurate with it, but it has an extremely satisfying and high damage output. The striker pump in comparison just really doesn't feel satisfying at all. You can hit a perfect shot, but you still can't get that one shot headshot, and it feels so slow to the point where you miss one shot and it's a huge penalty. I honestly don't really see how the pump can be seen as overpowered. Yes, in the right hands it can absolutely destroy a squad, but in my opinion, that's how it should be. If you're good with a weapon, you should be rewarded for it. That's what makes gunplay in video games so satisfying. When something is overpowered is when something is so powerful to the point where you don't even have to try anymore. But a weapon that rewards skilled play should be encouraged. At least that's my take on it. And I don't believe that any of the weapons in the current loot pool really reward skilled play. And I think that's the main issue. They're too unforgiving, and most of them just aren't that satisfying to use. And before I end the video, another thing I want to talk about is explosive weapons, because this is another thing I feel like Fortnite has been shying away from ever since early chapter 2. I don't know why, but Fortnite seems to be really scared to implement the rocket launcher or grenade launcher back into the game. And when they did add the grenade launcher back, for some reason they felt the need to buff it even more. They're scared to add explosive weapons because people think they're overpowered, yet they add one and they buff it. It just really doesn't make much sense to me. I think they should return the grenade launcher to how it used to be, and they should bring back the rocket launcher. Both of these weapons are extremely fun, and the way that they were balanced in the game before was perfectly fine. The rocket launcher specifically being an endgame only item that could only be found in supply drops was perfect, and I honestly think it made endgames way more fun. And not to mention the item pool is also looking kind of bare. Having the Rift to Go and shockwaves are great, but we should have other things such as crash pads, bouncers, shield bubbles, and other stuff like that. But honestly, that's just my take on the Fortnite loot pool at the current moment. I apologize if this video kind of came off as a rant, but I kind of just wanted to get all my thoughts on the loot pool out in one video, and hopefully you were able to kind of understand it, try to make it as concise as possible. But this is where I move the conversation over to you guys. What do you guys think about the current loot pool in Fortnite right now? Do you love it? Do you hate it? How would you change it if you could? Let me know in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, because I make videos like this all the time, and you can also use my supporter creator code Bendominator in the Fortnite item shop, #ad if you really want to support me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.